Hi, these are the quiz corrections for Math 4, quiz number 9 on December 4th, 2015. Question number 1, triangle XYZ has the vertices 5, 4, 3, y, 3, -1, and z, 0, 2, is translated so that x prime is at 3, 1. State the coordinates of y prime and z prime. So the first thing I'm going to notice is they give me a triangle, but there's no picture. So you could have used this graph to help you. I didn't need one. I took the x coordinates of 5, 4 and recognized that x prime is the second one, so this is where I need to go. So to go from 5 to 3, I'm subtracting 2, and to go from 4 to 1, then I'm subtracting 3, so that means you're going left 2, down 3. And if you subtract 2 from your x values and subtract 3 from all your y values and do that for all of them, you'll get 3, 1, 1, -4, and -2, -1, which gives me choice C. Again, you could also translate it and have seen the translation left 2, down 3. Question number 2, the vertices of a triangle are P 2, 8, Q -8, 7, and R 5, -6. Name the vertices of the image reflected in the x-axis. So I have my coordinates here, and you could have graphed this and just count towards the x-axis and then count past the x-axis. But I wanted to make a summary, not a trick, but just an observation. If I graph the order pair 1, 2, and I reflect that over the x-axis, so I count down 2, and then 2 past the x-axis, I get 1, -2, which means my x-coordinates stay the same and my y-coordinates changed. So all I had to do there is just change all of my y-coordinates, in this case positive to negative, x value stays the same, x the same, y changes signs, -7 to +7, 5 stays, and -6 turns into a +6, and that would be choice A. So you could have graphed them and seen that, or if not, or you can just do this, applying this pattern. Question number 3, which of the following describes the movement of the figure that is translated according to this rule, x, y, and then you get x -7, y +1. So your x coordinates always go from left and right, which means that a -7 means left 7. On the y-axis, you go up and down. In this case, +1 means up 1. So G is your answer. Remember, for multiple choice, you don't have to show me any work, just right or wrong. Question number 4. Let's see if I can zoom in on this one. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Use quadrilateral MNOP to answer the questions 4 and 5. So question number 4 says, name the coordinates of M prime after a clockwise rotation of 270 degrees about the origin. So M has the coordinates -1, +3. This is at 0 degrees. So this trick here, change the sign of x and switch the x and y coordinates. You do this for every 90 degrees clockwise. So I'm going to have to apply this trick 3 times. 3 times 90 gives me 270. So change the sign of x. So this is negative, turns into a positive, and then switch places. So that's a 1, and this one becomes a 3. Change the sign of x, so that becomes -3, and then it's 1. Change the sign of x, switch the x's and y's, you get -3, -1 is your correct answer. I gave you 2 points if you had the x or the y coordinate correct. Question number 5. Name the coordinates of P prime after a counterclockwise rotation of 270 degrees about the origin. So in class we practiced this idea that clockwise plus counterclockwise equals 360 degrees. So if I give you one way of doing the problem is if you have counterclockwise 270 degrees, that means you just need to actually just make the problem go clockwise 90 degrees, which means you just have to apply this trick once. So if you have the coordinates for P, that would be 7, right 7, up 2. You have 7, 2, change the sign of x. This gives you -7. This one gives you +2. 2, -7 is your correct answer. Another way the book described it is for clockwise rotation is 270 degrees, which means it's 90 degrees. Counterclockwise, you can actually just change the sign of y and then switch x and y. You just apply that trick once and you'll still get the same answer. Really, these tricks are just patterns, recognizing when you rotate a figure. Each of these are worth 4 points. Again, 2 points per blank. Question number 6. Find the measure of angle P if triangle OPQ is congruent to triangle WXY, and the measure of angle W is 80 degrees, measure of angle X is 70, and the measure of angle Y is 30. So what I did is I drew two triangles here, OPQ and WXY, and then label it. So W is 80 here, and then X is 70 here. Triangle sum theorem means all the interior angles are equal to 180, so Y is equal to 30. Well, it's already there. So then I just have to look for, if I knew that the triangles are congruent, then the corresponding parts of the congruent triangle are congruent. So they want P. P is the second letter. P corresponds to X. So X is 70. Your answer is B. Question number 7. Circle the reason that cannot be used to show that the two triangles are congruent. So if you look at this triangle, I have ASA 2, 1, 1. That works. Remember, we're looking for one that doesn't work. I have, let's see, SAS, side, angle, side, angle, side. That works. Angle, angle, side. So angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. And you can't prove two triangles by a side angle, so D is the answer that you cannot use to show two triangles congruent. Question number 8, we are missing some marks, so I asked you guys to cross that off. That side was worth 18 points, and the quiz entirety was worth 42. Okay, to the back side. Sorry, now it's black and white. The directions were cut off, so now you can see them here. Directions for 9 and 10. Use the figure below to complete the congruency statement. If there is no congruency, write none for both. So here, you just need to follow the marks. So remember, start at and end. So I go side, angle, side, angle. Side, angle is not one of them. So you would use, it's a right triangle, therefore you would use HL, hypotenuse and length. Because you're going in this order, A, B, C, so notice the congruent marks that I go through. A to B, so I'm starting at, there's no marks here, towards the right angle, and then towards this C here. So here I would try to start with nothing. E, go towards the right angle, towards that C, so EDC. 2 points per blank. Question number 10, same thing. I have a missing here that will be reflexive, so you can add 3 congruent marks. Notice how it says WSX. So this would be TSX. There's an X over here, so I can show that. And it's side. Question number 11 is the directions for all these questions down here on the left side. Which postulate, if any, could you use to prove the two triangles congruent? If not enough information is given, write not possible. The marks didn't really show up well in mine. This one is SAS. I'm assuming over here it should be SAS as well. Question number 4. Let's see if I can see this. Yeah, you had a congruent angle there as well. Number 4 is HL. You had congruent marks here and here, so this would be side, angle, side, angle. Remember, you cannot write SSA. This is SSA with the right triangle, which we see here, then we call it HL. Question number 5. You have a congruent angles there, so you just really have an angle and a side. This is not enough information to write not possible. Question number 6, you have a hidden that's reflexive, so 3 congruent marks there. That would be side. Question number 7, the bow tie problem, you have vertical angles as your hidden, so this would be angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. Remember, you cannot go in this direction. This would be wrong. Angle, because you're skipping this. Skip, 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 angle, side. That would be wrong. Here's an example of angle, angle, side. So 2 arcs, 1 arc, and then 1 hash mark. Angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Notice how you're spelling those letters for both the triangles. Question number 12 is a proof. It gives you these clues. LN is the bisects angle OLM. So here is OLM. These are my congruent angles. This is the angle bisector, the line here LN. So I have 2 congruent angles there. And then the knife goes the other direction as well. LN is bisects angle ONM. ONM here. So it goes this direction. I have congruent angles. So I can do angle, side, angle. So you just copy all that information of given here. LN bisects angle OLN and angle ONM, that's given. Number 2, I'm going to name those angles. Remember, you can't call this angle L, it's kind of ambiguous. So you have to use 3 letters, OLN and MLN. Let's see if I can zoom out, include those. Probably going to come too small. So both of these sides, in this case, my 2 arcs there, 2 arcs there, that's the definition of angle bisector for statements 2. Reason 3, it's this one over here with the 1 arc and 1 arc. Same thing, angle bisector. LN is congruent to LN by the reflexive, and you have angle, side, angle. And there it is. If you wrote down the given, those are the easy ones. So now I'm just giving you guys 1 point out of 4, even if that's correct. I gave you 2 points out of 4 if you got some at least 2 of them correct. So the given plus maybe angle bisectors or reflexive or given plus ASA. I gave you 3 if you got 3 of them, and if you got all of them correct, I gave you 4 out of 4. So that side is worth so 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 24 plus 18 gives us 42. I hope that was helpful for your test this week. See ya.